Well, good afternoon, EIS. Good afternoon, teachers, students, and dare I say it, Mr. Daglish, good afternoon, world. Because you never know that some people may have still stumbled on this completely by accident. And it is still posted on YouTube, so you just never know.
It's always possible, Mr. Marsh. It's always possible. I mean, as long as we keep our viewers under 1 billion, just so it's manageable, I'm happy.
Yeah, when we reached like 3 viewers, it was getting a bit much, and then
yeah, got a bit intense,
don't,
didn't it?
don't want to be trending on YouTube just yet.
No.
And how has your week been here, Mr. Daglish?
It's been a productive week, actually, Mr. Marsh. I'm going to be honest. I think we've started to find our feet, which is just as well, because I think my P45 may have been in the post soon if I hadn't have gotten them. But we're getting there, and I'm.
Are absolutely getting there, and I do apologize in advance for the glowing halo above my head, but it just is that time of day when the sun is coming in. Unfortunately, not much we can do.
The fact that you are a saint, Mr. Marsh, as well, of course.
Of course, and it is absolutely worth mentioning that again. It has been a challenging week. We are getting a little bit further ahead. I know the students are starting to understand the work, everything else. We've got a lot of challenging times ahead. We've had a lot of challenging years, this year. Mm-hmm. And kids have been just doing outstanding work. So really well done for that.
And that of course, is our motto, Mr. Marsh: safe, challenged, and happy. And I'm pleased you mentioned about the challenges. We've had lots of challenges, but we're also learning to stay safe, making sure we play football on the all-weather pitch, for instance, and activities. So it's a softer ground. It's okay maybe having a game of cricket and of course playing table tennis, but we don't want to be playing football on this concrete just outside of my class, for instance.
Absolutely. And you're right. It is. It has been definitely. Our motto is safe, challenged, and happy. We have been doing those again. Our little masks, everybody's been just doing a fantastic job in EIS, keeping themselves safe, making sure that they're keeping their hands washed, making use of the sanitizers, making sure that they have masks when they need them and when they don't. It has been just a fantastic thing to see. So well done to everyone. Really well done.
Yeah, well done.
Well, Mr. Daglish, I have to tell you, I learned a new little thing, speaking of challenged and challenged.
Oh, yeah?
I learned a new little thing this week. Did you know that the man who invented the knock knock joke, he won a Nobel Prize?
I almost wish I was back in lockdown just to keep hearing these jokes. At times I think I really miss them, Mr. Marsh. I really have.
I think we do need every once in a while. Maybe we can do a bit of a challenge. Maybe we can do a few dad jokes every once in a while, just to keep the kids on their toes.
Well, Mr. Eggs is a big fan of dad jokes. So Mr. Eggs you've made him laugh.
Oh, yeah.
He was very grumpy earlier.
I know, it was a terrible joke, but well worth it. And that just kind of leads into all of the fantastic things that you guys have been doing here at the school. So with that, Mr. Daglish, would you like to start bottom up, top down? How would you like to do it this week? We've been changing it every time. Or shall we keep doing the specialist first, then you're 6 down?
Let's just stick with it. But Mr. Marsh, remember that we do have some announcements regarding the houses at the end of the sentence.
Absolutely do. We're going to save that right for the very end, because we have to announce our house captains. And Mr. Daglish, you get to announce all of the amazing house points that the kids have been doing.
Just there. If you can pause it quick enough, you can see it ahead of time.
Pause the screen, you might be able to catch a quick sneaky peek at that one. Right. Well, we will start with Miss Katia in music then. Miss Katia is very impressed with this student who does his best in all music lessons. He's from your class, Mr. Daglish. He was great when we were playing the cookies game. Not too sure what the cookies game is, but I can see by your smile that you absolutely know. And he is confident when he sings, which again is something that's really a bit hard to do. So, Jacopo. Well done.
Oh, yeah, Jacopo, good boy.
Jacopo,
well done.
Good job. Well done, well done. And for Miss Sonia in art, has done a fantastic job this week, drawing and painting his ancient god character. So, and I've been watching what they've been doing up here with the ancient gods. Oh my goodness, they are fantastic pieces of artwork. You'll have to come up and see them on our display.
Yeah, 100%, yeah.
And that is from a Year 5 student, Assad. So well done, Assad. Good job, good job, good job.
Good man.
Right. From the class teachers, from Year 6, Mr. Dakota. For always being positive, working hard, and helping others, and just being an all-around great member of Year 6. Really well done, Dakota. You've had a fantastic week. Well done, well done.
Well done, Dakota. Keep it up, kid. You really are a shining example. She's a good egg.
Absolutely. From Miss Peoples, her focus and determination to complete her work, both in class and at home, to the very best of her ability. Has also been a great help in class, so really well done. This goes to Amanda. So good job, Amanda.
Well done, Amanda. Well done.
And we may have to get your singing voice ready here, Mr. Day, because I think you might remember this student.
Ah, here we go.
Well, this person has tried really hard with all of his classwork and has been a great listener. So from Mr. Stewart in Year 4, this goes to Tiago. Tiago.
Tiago, 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 Tiago.
I am very sure, Mr. Douglas, that I'm going to be hearing that song coming out of the classrooms very shortly.
Yeah.
And from Mr. Utting, for her work in multiplying with different methods and her application of learned ideas on her independent writing. This is in addition to her efforts of cleaning up the playground. So this goes to Sana. Well done, Sana. Well
Yes,
done.
she's had quite a week. She's had quite a week.
Yes, it has been an excellent week for Mr. Daglish. To you.
Right, okay, let's continue top down, yeah? And let's start with my little monkeys. Right. So, this young chap is starting to find his feet now. We're getting there with him. He's trying increasingly harder every lesson and showing great enthusiasm. He is keen as mustard, as they say, Mr. Marsh, which is half the battle, I say.
100%.
His work is improving rapidly. That means very, very quickly, just like Flash, the comic guy. So he's, yeah, better. So, and a special well done to RC Vorva. So Vorva, really well done. You've done really well. And Mr. Marsh, Vorva did hit the wall at one point in maths, and that, you know, and I wasn't happy with him because he had such a great week, particularly. But I just thought he needed maybe a little bit of an extra push, and so Mr. Eggs sat on his table, and Mr. Eggs and Vorva did maths together, and the results were spectacular. I actually think he could be a quantum physicist based entirely off that episode alone. So what a team you guys make of Vorva and Mr. Eggs. So no, well done, Vorva. Good boy. Keep it up, kid. Keep it up. Year 1. A lovely pink pen. It's Miss marking pen. It's beautiful every time. She always shows a positive and hard-working attitude to her schoolwork. Can't ask for much more. Keep it up, Varia.
Well done.
Good girl. Well done. Nice pink, beautiful writing there. Oh, and by the way, I should have shown you my little Mr. Eggs is even saying well done to Vorva. And I had to put Mr. Eggs on there because it's Vorva, but also because, of course,
I am going to be honest. I have let myself down with the decorations. I had just not done that. So
nice handwriting, though, Mr. Marsh. Very nice handwriting. So you made up for it in other ways, you know. And of course, the artiste is back in town, so you know we've all got a bit of competition here. Now, this one for early years, star of the week because of her careful observation of others. So she's looking at other people, really, really good at that, and willingness to help friends, or willingness to help if friends are in need. Oh. So it sounds like she's been a really good friend, you know, one of those things that make us happy in this school. So amazing and well done to Anna Lopez. Well done, little Anna. And we've actually got, we've been given a B.
That is a lovely little bee right there.
It's a good one. I mean, it's so realistic looking. I actually thought it was alive.
Oh.
I was trying to swat it away earlier. It's incredible artistry. So well done, Anna. Well done, everybody who's won a Star of the Week. Keep it up, guys. You're doing better and better every week. I could say that across the school.
100%. And speaking of very happy, very smiley people, this morning, Mr. Daglish, under your expert tutelage, I chose very carefully your house captains, and there was a lot of excitement and a lot of cheering in the classroom and 4 very, very happy faces. So they are looking forward to the challenge, Mr. Daglish, and they're looking forward to that responsibility. So with that, shall we reveal our house captain?
We should go for it. And Mr. Marsh, while it's on my head, by the time the guys watch this probably already happened. But as you and I do this live, why don't we make sure we knight the house captains at primary?
You know, I have, it's not the Queen's sword, but I do have a meter stick that could just maybe do that job.
That'll do the job. Bring that out tomorrow morning, sir, and we'll get these guys knighted in front of all the primary.
We'll get them knighted. All right.
Yeah.
Well, Mr. Daglish, your house captains are as follows. So, and for everyone around the school, make sure you keep an eye out for them. They are going to be your champions for this term, this year, and they are as Dakota. So well done, Dakota. Excellent.
And who's Dakota for, Mr. Marsh? Just remind us.
Yeah, I knew you were going to ask that question. Let's go. Eagles is Genu.
Okay.
Dakota for Tigers is Amina.
Yes.
And you're going to make me run away and come back and tell you in 2 seconds because I don't remember off the top of my head on this one.
I remember, Mr. Marsh, so don't panic about that.
That's okay. So Miss Dakota
is a honey lover, I believe.
Is the Bears.
Yeah.
And for the Wolves would be Yo.
So Yo, Dakota, Amina, and Genu. Sorry, I've taught both of his brothers. I've got his second one in my class, but I've never really had a chance to teach.
So those are your house captains, and they have been very busy today, Mr. Daglish. I sent them out running around like little bees to collect all of the house points from the schools.
Yes, they have, actually. They've done a good job. And, you know, it's going to be a different race altogether this year. We got, you know, different groups coming in because of East Campus and things like that. But the good news is it's very tight, Mr. Marsh. Very tight, so it should be a good competition. In fact, second, third, and fourth, there's only about, what, 4, 5 between them. It's nothing. So it's going to be a good competition. Right, so let's quickly go through it. So in 4th position, and it's a good score of 85 points. So I think it's been taken over 3 or 4 weeks, obviously. 85 points on the board straight away for the Bears. So well done, the Bears. 85 is a good score. And with only one more, so for somebody who's got 86, that goes to Amina's Tigers. So well done, Tigers. And I should say Dakota's Bears now as well. So let's see who's in 2nd and 1st place. So with 89 points.
It is close.
Yeah, exactly. This team belongs to Mr. Hasegawa. So it's the Wolves on 89. Now then, we know the Eagles have won. So, but by how many? Now the thing is, they've stretched away a little bit already, Mr. Marsh. So this is going to be interesting because they gathered 119 points.
Oh my goodness. Well done, Eagles.
Yeah, so really well done, Eagles. And now, sometimes you can tell by your class, and my guys have been really getting the numbers in my class. So obviously it seems to have gone across the school, the primary department as well. So Eagles, great start, but we can't catch up with the guys. Don't remember what happens every single year, Mr. Marsh. Every year it's the same.
It's up and down, up and down, up and down. But just on that note, Eagles, do not think just because you're ahead that you can relax. And it's not like that at all.
Yeah.
So make sure that you're challenging yourselves. Make sure that you keep pushing and trying your very best in all of your subjects. And this goes for all classes.
Yeah, yeah. Good week, guys. I've been very happy. I'm getting happy every week. And well done to the little monitors who I mentioned earlier in the week. And let's give a special mention to Ian, Mr. Marsh, because I believe you came and saw me after and said there's one little chap in the younger department there who always tidies up, always looks after the yard, and that's Ian. So sorry I didn't spot it, Ian, but one of us will spot it. We always say everything. So well done, little man. Well done.
I think everybody knows that all students know that nothing gets past your teachers in the school. We know, see, and hear everything. Ian, yeah, you're a superstar. Every morning you come out with me, you help me collect all the little pieces. So really, really well done. Thank you.
Mr. Marsh, I mean, I don't know if somebody else would help here, but I would love to get like mini high-vis jackets and have a real monitoring team. You know, we've got the 3 girls, we've got Ian, we can get some guys from your place who aren't house captains, and they can get in charge. And I would say we need about maybe 8 to 10 kids who are going to be really looking after the yard. We get a display board and give them responsibility. So that's something we need to get sorted as teachers as well, yeah?
100%. So like I said, really well done, guys. We've just had a fantastic week. Everybody's settling in, finding your feet, as you say. Mr. Eggs is happy. We have our brand new house captains. It's going to be a great year, everybody.
I hope so. Yeah, great start, guys. Well done.
Well done. Well, on behalf of Mr. Daglish, our fearless leader, and myself, we wish you a wonderful snack time. Enjoy your golden time and have a wonderful weekend. Bye-bye, everyone.
Awesome. Well done, guys. Great.